Well, yesterday we heard of how the Australian economy lost jobs for the first time in 17 months. One of the groups hardest hit is our youth. The unemployment rate for those aged between 16 and 24 rose to 12.4% in September. That is the highest since April 2018. So, what can be done about it?
23-year-old Ryan Crofts only got his driver's licence recently. He hasn't been working for months after years of irregular shifts.
I've just been applying for no experience jobs, just jobs that are going to get me by while I'm studying my Cert 3 in community services.
The ability to drive himself to job interviews, he says, will make a difference, especially where he lives in outer Western Sydney.
Public transport's pretty hard.
With little personal support, getting that licence was a challenge until he was made aware of an outreach group.
We've got trained volunteer mentors who take the students out or the learners out once a week, and they'll work with them through the 120 hours of practice driving hours that they need to get their Ps.
It's a free service, targeting youth and people who speak a language other than English, driven by volunteers.
We will provide the training necessary to make them good volunteer mentors, but basically, people who are retired and semi-retired have really excelled at being mentors.
41% of young unemployed Australians don't have a driver's licence. That's according to community organisation the Brotherhood of St Lawrence. Having the ability to drive a vehicle reduces one barrier to enter the workforce, but there are many.
Young mothers, because they struggle to balance looking after children and work, people from social disadvantage who have low numeracy and literacy skills, in other words, struggle to have those capabilities in a workforce, and the third group is Indigenous, and we see that as aligned with the other two groups at times.
Jeremy Thorpe says supporting early employment is critical.
If you are dismotivated about work to start with, it's a downhill slope from there.
Businesses can play a part.
Employers need to find new avenues to bring young people into the workplace. New apprenticeship models are emerging. They provide opportunities for their business to find talent, but also for people to gain those skills that will set them up for life.
The advice for youth is to not give up.
And keep skilling up.